Title: The Restart Button. Intro: The Pause Before Restart. I was 24, sitting at a bus stop at midnight. The lane ahead of me was empty. The streetlights flickered. The night felt endless. I held my phone, scrolling through other people's lives, vacations, promotions, weddings, smiles. And then there was me, stuck, confused, tired. Is this it? I asked myself. Is this all life is going to be for me? Just waiting for something to change while nothing ever does. That night wasn't about buses. It was about my life. I was waiting for a bus that wasn't coming. And maybe you feel that way too. Like everyone else is moving forward, and you're stuck at the stop, waiting for your turn. But here's the truth. Sometimes the bus doesn't come. You don't wait. You walk, you move, you restart. Chapter 1: When Life Stops Moving. I wasn't always like that. I used to be full of energy, full of dreams. As a teenager, I thought life would fall into place naturally. Work hard, get results, be happy. But reality was different. I chased approval on social media, comparing my life to others. I jumped from one idea to another: jobs, relationships, friendships, thinking each would fix the emptiness inside me. And every failure added another layer of self-doubt. I failed in interviews. I lost people I thought would stay. I saw dreams collapse before they even began. The worst part wasn't the failure itself. It was the silence after failure. The way life kept moving for others, while mine stood still. And in that silence, I started to believe a lie. Maybe I'm not meant to do anything great. Maybe I'm just average. Maybe this is it. Chapter 2: The Stranger at the Station. That night, as I sat at the bus stop, an old man sat down next to me. He was carrying a small bag, worn-out shoes, but his eyes were alive. He looked at me and said, "You waiting for the bus?" I nodded. He smiled. "Sometimes the bus never comes. You walk instead." I laughed awkwardly. But then he added something that pierced straight through me. "Listen, life is the same. Don't wait for change. Create it." That line hit me harder than any motivational video, any self-help book I had ever consumed. Don't wait for change. Create it. And in that moment, I realized I was living life like a passenger, waiting for someone else to drive, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect approval. But perfection never arrives. Motion does, and motion starts with me. Chapter 3. The Restart Button. Restarting your life isn't about wiping everything clean. It's not starting from zero. It's starting again, but this time with experience. That night, I decided I would restart. Not tomorrow, not next year, now, slightly faster, listing with energy. And here's what I learned about restarting. 1. Accept where you are. You can't restart if you don't admit you're lost. Denial keeps you stuck. Acceptance sets you free. 2. Small wins matter. You don't climb a mountain in a day. You take steps. Wake up earlier. Fix your health. Read 10 pages. Learn one skill. Tiny steps, repeated daily, build unstoppable momentum. 3. Detach from toxic habits, social media scrolling, unhealthy comparisons, late night overthinking. These were my silent killers. Restarting meant replacing them with growth. 4. Focus on contribution, not comparison. Life changes when you stop asking, "What do I get?" and start asking, "What do I give?" Skills are built not to impress, but to serve. Purpose is found in what you can create for others. Chapter 4. Lessons along the way. Restarting wasn't magical. It was messy. I slipped back into old habits more times than I'd like to admit. But the difference was, this time, I no longer punished myself for slipping. Because restarting isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Some mornings, I woke up motivated. Other mornings, I had to drag myself out of bed. Some days, I felt unstoppable. Other days, I felt invisible. But I kept moving, and slowly, things shifted. I started reading again. I started writing. I started learning skills people said were too hard. I started treating my body with respect instead of punishment. And one day, I realized the emptiness wasn't gone, but it was no longer in control. Chapter 5. The People Who Stay. When you restart your life, not everyone will clap for you. Some will laugh, some will doubt, some will leave. Let them. Restarting is not about proving them wrong. It's about proving yourself right. And in that process, you'll find people who truly matter. The ones who don't see who you were, but who you're becoming. For me, I lost a few friends, but I gained a tribe. People who believed in growth, not gossip. Dreams, not drama. Progress, not perfection. And those people made all the difference. Chapter 6. The Road Ahead. It's been years since that bus stop night. I don't even remember the old man's face clearly anymore. But his words live inside me every single day. Don't wait for change. Create it. Restarting my life didn't give me everything I wanted, but it gave me something better. Clarity, direction, strength, and most importantly, belief. The belief that no matter how many times I fall, I can restart again. Closing your restart button. Maybe right now you're sitting at your own version of that bus stop. Tired, stuck, hopeless. Maybe you're comparing yourself to everyone else and wondering why your life feels paused. I want you to hear me. You can restart, not tomorrow, not next year. Now, life isn't waiting for you at the next bus stop. Life is here, right now, waiting for you to move. So take the first step. Call it messy. Call it small. Call it scary, but take it. Because restarting isn't weakness. It's courage. And one day, you'll look back at this moment and realize the day you thought your life ended was the day your new life began. Final quote. Restarting doesn't mean you're behind. It means you're wise enough to begin again, stronger than before.